Metalheads and metalerettes, it is unreal. We are currently here at the Metal Battle, and look who is with us. John is back in the mix. The Three Musketeers are back, baby.
Together, baby.
Whoop, whoop. John, tell us, you're our Metal Battle specialist.
Yep.
So I'm going to hand the mic straight to you. Let's talk Metal Battle.
Yeah, okay, so everyone, Wacken Metal Battle is all about encouraging young and upcoming bands in the whole wide world to do their very best and apply in the regional finals and be able to come to Wacken Open Air and represent their own country, basically. And it's like a golden ticket for upcoming bands to be able to perform on this global stage in front of thousands of persons, network, meet other bands, and do your very best to take it to the next level.
So John, as the leading expert in your field, can you tell us something about the prizes that are going to wait for the 5 winners?
Yeah. Okay, so the prizes are cash and instruments this year. And also one super important aspect is that when you get here if you get here as the winner of your own, regional metal battle, you do not only have the chance to win cash and instruments, but also to network and meet industry people. So every band, they are allowed access to the Metal Battle Lounge area. And in there, they have like a list that they have been sent prior, so that they can see all the persons from the record industry or the music industry, so that in advance they can plan and see who they want to meet, who is a good match for their own band.
So basically that is, in my opinion, that's actually even better than just getting a record deal with someone that they maybe can't even work together with.
For sure.
So they basically can use the cash to go to the bar. Well, actually, let's just ask them what they're going to do with the cash. And I mean,
a lot of cash.
Who doesn't need instruments?
Or beer, or cash.
And we actually have some good news, because there were originally, I think, 7 bands who couldn't perform. 3 did actually perform in the Metal Battle, but those 4 bands who didn't participate in this year's Metal Battle had, well, a little bit of a peace offering from us, from Wacken, the festival. They actually got offered a real slot to play on, I think, the Landgasthof stage. I'm not sure, but they're in the regular program. They're not just in the Metal Battle for next year, the regular program. So these guys have an amazing opportunity to wait for them.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. Didn't do anything.
Women with swords.
Warriors, slaughters.
Yeah.
That was a bit scary. Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted. I just saw them coming. I was like, oh my god.
No, it's totally fine. And those female badasses deserve the attention, I think. We have a whole thing on that on our social media as well, I think, somewhere.
What is it about?
I don't know.
Swords.
Stuff. So, John, tell us more about the Metal Battle.
Yeah, okay. So this year it's around 30 bands from 30 countries. I mean, it's not 30 bands from 30 countries, but altogether it's 30 countries.
And as I believe I've heard, the first time that Germany didn't participate.
Probably.
I think.
So I just started playing in a band, right? I would no way take part in a Metal Battle. Are you crazy? How excited must you be? Like, I could not imagine going on stage trying to battle out for a possible spot and a record deal. It's just way over my head. It's like
well, okay, so the bands that I have been talking to, they all say like it's a chance of a lifetime. And some people might say like, well, it's hard to compete in music, it's subjective, blah blah blah, but the bands who do apply, and it's like thousands of bands,
Is it really thousands of bands?
I mean, across the whole world. I mean, in Indonesia, like I helped co-arrange in Indonesia, it's like, okay, now I forgot the exact numbers, but it's like at least in Indonesia only, it's like many hundreds of bands who applies. And then in the finals there, it's like top 10 or something. But considering the fact that it's like 30 countries, I'm not gonna swear on it, but I guess it's about this was loose.
Keep it together, John. You didn't drink that much.
10,000 bands. No, but I think it's around. It's a lot of bands, and the winner is the only one. So I mean, it's like something you can bring with you for the rest of your life. That you were every band who comes here, we have 30 winners, right? I mean 31 or 30 winners. Every band, if you win your own regional metal battle, you're a winner.
Yeah.
And you come here, and it's possible you become the winner.
The over-winner.
The winner of everything.
Over-winner.
The over-winner, yeah. And so, yeah. And I've heard from the juries that this year's lineup was tough. The quality is super high, and it's been some intense live acts, and so it's gonna be super interesting because I don't know if metal gets better and better every year, but this year it's super high quality.
For you all at home watching, we are obviously live broadcasting now, and we are going to see the top 5 are going to be called up. Is that correct? The top 5 winners?
Yep.
Is that right?
We're actually live commenting on the press conference that is about to take place right behind us. You will get a better view of that, but you will hear our voices in your heads. So we will tell you what is going on, who's gonna win, and hopefully you can see it as good as we can.
And I can also give a shout out, like if you are a young and upcoming metal band watching this, and like considering should we join or should we not join, what the hell is Wacken Metal Battle? Don't hesitate, join, because if you want to take it to the next level, this is like the chance of your lifetime.
Where could they? Where could they?
Unprofessional. Where could they apply to place in the metal?
He was hungry, man.
This is literally the Three Musketeers again. Or should we call it? Nah, never mind. I'm not going to call it. Next time.
Okay, so the question was, how can a band apply to get a spot in this phenomenal
send
battle?
a fax to Wacken. No.
A fax?
Yeah, you send a fax. That's the easiest way, shortest distance possible. No, you apply on, I think it's wackenmetalbattle.com. And if you go there, there's a lot of information. There's a lot of regulations too. Like, for example, you can't have a record deal now. So there's no point of applying if you are bound to a contract, because the whole deal is like, if you are able to network and meet someone that you hook up with and like, okay, this is a perfect match, then you have to be able to just, you have to be free. Yeah. So, and all those regulations are there, so there's really easy, and it's a very good overview on the website.
So it's pretty easy, like wackenmetalbattle.com?
Yeah.
So you can read it all up online.
So
we really think so, that it is wackenmetalbattle.com.
We're on the World Wide Web. That's it.
The World Wide Web.
And if you're not sure, just Google it. You are gonna find a bunch of listings how you can apply here, and every info you can think of will be listed there as well. Chris, are you excited?
I'm always excited. It's my second year at Wacken. I loved your work last year with Metal Battle. You were always doing such a good job. You were taking care of you got a very deep connection to Indonesia.
Yeah.
And you love the Indonesian metal scene in general.
Yeah.
I remember last year we were...
all scenes in general. Metal scenes.
I was just going to say.
Yeah.
I remember hanging out with one of the bands last year.
Yeah.
And we got some Indonesian cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
One thing to tell you at home, do never smoke those Indonesian cigarettes. You will literally die. And you're still smoking them. How are you still alive?
I refuse to answer that question. No comments.
No comments taken. Lizzy, back to you.
So, we will see who's going to win in a few moments. I don't actually have the time on me. Do you have the time? It's 4 o'clock, so it should be starting any second.
It is actually exactly Wacken time.
Yeah,
Wacken time. It is Wacken time. So last year's winner, I think, was Japan. We don't know what's going to happen this year.
They were called Sable Hills.
Ooh, but there we are.
I think we're about to start with the press conference.
So many beautiful bands in the Wacken Metal Battle 2023, ladies and gentlemen. And Ivan and we put on our best dresses for this winner's ceremony. Ivan, forget that. Alright? So, we are all together, we are metal.
The house is full and the people are amped for the Metal Battle prize giving. I can tell you that much.
It is totally packed.
So I want to hear you.
We're currently acknowledging all of the bands that participated this year. I don't know if you can hear them, but yeah, it's a party for everyone. Everyone's a winner.
It's impossible, you're so good, people.
How fucking rad is the outfit in green? I think it's amazing. It's probably the best outfit I've seen all day.
Yeah, I wonder what it is really. He's just green. Yeah, he's a green guy.
Did you see not only just the shoelace match, but also the sticker on the microphone is also color matched. So he really knows what he's doing.
Color matching is everything.
Color matching is everything. I know what I'm talking about.
You do. You do.
Currently going on stage is Christoph Lime, Rock Stories.
The guy with the funny beard is Sasha, and he's one of the persons who is managing and running Metal Battle for a long time.
Doesn't he also play in a band?
He plays in several bands.
In several bands, yes. I think he's a bass player.
One of the bands is Endstill.
Endstille.
And Devilish's Work or something. The Devil's Work in German.
It's still alive, will be alive, but we need fresh.
Let's take a little listen.
Of course. So, Metal Battle has been looking for the new stars for almost 20 years, all over the world. This year, 30 countries. And
Wow, so we just heard that the Metal Battle is actually been going on for 20 years already. That is amazing.
And as John already told us, we had 30 bands that participated. Everyone is amazing, but we will see who will actually win.
Also just heard that 42 judges actually judge the Metal Battle.
And the man in charge of the whole thing,
And their job is tough. The judges, they have to be out in the field for 2 whole days. And they have to watch every band and make notes and comments about every band. They cannot miss anything. So being a judge here is a tough but super fun work.
And the hardest part is they have to decide who's going to win. I don't want to be in that position.
I guess it's a really tough boat.
The Wacken Metal Battle is an institution by now, and most of you know how it's going basically. But Sasha, what was different this year? I think the number of countries even increased.
Oh yeah, so in general, it was like every year, the procedure, 30 countries, 20 minutes per slot on Wednesday.
All right, that's quite interesting to hear. The bands actually only have 20 minutes to prove that they're worthy of a finalist.
And I think it's 20 minutes including getting ready to perform on stage. Well, that's just what I think. It's not really accountable info.
It's truly fucking worldwide. What? Caribbean? Jeez. Awesome.
Wow, even the Caribbean took part this year.
You have to ask Jerry, the promoter, if he invites you.
Okay. And the Metal Battle supports the bands in different ways. First off, you get to present what you have.
Sorry. No, I had another new entry.
Even more.
So
it's like 30 really nervous bands right here, right now, who are, waiting to hear, are we the winning band or not? It's tense.
Nobody actually knows yet, right?
Of course not. No, of course not.
But as we know, all of them have made an amazing effort, and they have already won by being here several times.
Every Metal Battle who actually went to Wacken now is a winner.
Absolutely. And just I want to mention, because it's like really, all these countries involved, and the engine behind the whole Metal Battle, and I really want to say thank you to all the promoters who run.
We're having a few emotional words from Sasha, who is amazed by the work that everyone is putting into the Metal Battle. He's thanking the promoters for their work, and everyone is cheering for everyone, really, because it is an amazing accomplishment that the Metal Battle has been going on for so long and is still going, and people are actually profiting from it.
One main thing is, of course, they get to show their stuff on the holy ground, which is
metal festival in the world, you probably will agree. First off, then the bands get to meet people that are working in the music industry.
So now they're basically just explaining what we just explained whilst we were still on picture, but apparently we're not pretty enough to be still on the picture.
Yeah, I was pretty, but no, Lizzy's pretty, you're pretty, but yeah.
We're doing our best, right? But
We are.
I think right now the focus is really on the metal battle
Yeah,
winners.
not cuteness.
No.
A little bit though.
Nice stuff here, I think I will take that.
And I can say like last year, the stages, the metal bands who are coming to Wacken, they're not only performing in some, smaller stage or a basement, there are huge stages where the bands can perform.
We're actually getting a little insight on the prices right now. There's a cash prize of 5,000 euros for the winning band.
Damn, I'll spend that in one night at the bar with John.
Probably, we do.
Guitars from Schecter, and we have some nice
Guitars from Schecter, by Schecter, paste, what are they called? Cymbals?
Cymbals, yeah.
Cymbals.
Crash cymbals and rides.
from 5 to 1.
Representing obviously the full drum setup, because that's standing next to us. You can't see it, but it's standing next to us and it is looking goddamn sweet.
Like marble style or something.
Support from Kochbachers who gave beer to all the bands this year. So
Ooh, Krombacher did finance the beers for all the bands this year, so shout out to Krombacher for being our sponsor again.
So we got this covered, but the rain, of course, obviously was a problem, and that kind of curse here, that kind of fucked up the schedule. Fucked up a lot of things.
Now they're talking about the mud situation.
Yeah, as everybody knows, there was lots of trouble getting here. There was a lot of rain, and therefore, as we already explained, some of the bands couldn't even do their gig, right?
Yeah, they were here, but they had to cancel.
Exactly, but they are the ones that get the stage next year.
Yeah, they are. The bands that didn't, the bands who were cancelled, they should be able to come back next year and play a regular slot at Wacken. And that's
On one of the main stages.
yes, that's what I've heard. I'm not completely sure, but I mean it's an amazing opportunity for the bands.
But that is exactly what Sasha is telling us right now.
The Latvian band Seaver.
So we have Latvia,
In yellow from
Argentina,
Latvia, France, and Argentina.
Slots for all the cancelled bands. So, but that, we know how sad it was to cancel them, but we couldn't do anything. So, but as it was so hard and we wanted to do something, so we will invite these bands that couldn't play. We will invite them for next year to Wacken Open Air and give them a regular slot for next year. So,
yes, again, the bands who missed out are getting a regular slot for the next year, something that is usually preserved for the winner.
That is amazing. That just shows again that they're really trying to make up for everything that didn't go that well this year.
For sure. And this is also what Wacken and the Wacken Metal Battle is all about. This family of fans and metal, and we are all in this together.
Metal community, baby.
Yeah.
The moment is here.
Oh, we're coming.
Okay, it's getting close.
All the bands taking part are supposed to.
We're gonna take a little listen and tell you as soon as we know.
I was told to tell you. Put in your flags, make sure your hair looks nice, there will be photos. Okay, now we
So we just got the information as well that all Metal Battle shows you'll be able to review them, I'm a bit excited myself, on, of course, magentamusic.de at any time, restream it, check it out, and see for yourself if they really worthy of being part of the Metal Battle.
And now we're about to hear the 5th place
celebrate yourself.
of the Metal Battle 2023.
From Italy.
Italy has won Dicenera. The 5th place is Italy, folks, and they're coming on stage as we speak.
It's a really worthy band. Totally kick-ass band.
All the way from Italy.
Very cool.
Dicenera, I gotta get that Italian accent in there.
I'm loving the stage makeup. They are putting in a lot of effort. You guys should really check them out online. because they didn't make the 5th place for nothing. They actually did a great performance here.
And so it's €1,000 cash prize, I suppose. I think I saw that on the billboard.
The obligatory picture is being taken.
Group photo time.
Looks like they're going to be having quite some media time today. There's a lot of work ahead for the top 5 to see who's coming fourth.
All right.
Anticipation is building up. But just a little.
The name is a bit tricky for me. But it's
Come on, Sasha, don't leave us hanging here.
Andre Lamusia from Israel.
Israel!
Andre Lamusia from Israel is number 4.
Andrela Musia.
Andre Lamusia.
Yes, that.
And I know for a fact that Andre Lamusia means chaos in Hebrew.
Ooh, where did you learn that from? So for those of you who don't know, you can head over to John's social media because he's doing an interview with most of the Wacken Metal Battle bands this year. So you can get to know these bands in depth. Where?
It's okay. On Metal Rebel on YouTube. That's where I interview bands from Wacken Metal Battle. Totally focusing on Wacken Metal Battle.
Okay, we're getting to place number 3. I'm happy these guys are here. Kyakuyu for coming. And number 3 is 0% Mercury from Ukraine.
All right, so on the podium in 3rd place, we have Ukraine, the Ukraine
0% Mercury.
0%
Mercury. So we're getting into the medal stage. We have the bronze medal for Ukraine this year. Oh, and I see some tears. Oh, that's so precious. She's so excited.
If you don't shed a tear now, then when? This is really emotional.
0% Mercury from Ukraine.
And they did it. I mean, they're in 3rd place. That's an amazing accomplishment. Ooh, I love the logo.
Excellent, thank you.
Smile for the rest of the world.
So happy for them. So also absolutely totally worth it.
I think I'm gonna just join them. I'm crying in a second. Whew.
No worries, we're off camera.
Are you excited? Okay, we're number 2. We're number 2.
Number 2 is coming up. John, I'm giving the mic to you.
Goes to, oh, my handwriting is shit. You know what? Okay, it's the band Anima from Spain.
Anuma from Spain in 2nd place. And that basically only leaves one more spot left, and that is the gold medal, the 1st place.
The winners.
The winner. I'm really excited. I really want to know who it is going to be this year.
And I actually just talked to Spain before, and this band Anuma is one of the most promising young and upcoming bands in Spain. So this is huge for them also, and I think it's really fair.
Congratulations.
Spain in the house.
And they also have a female vocalist, which I think is really cool.
And did you see her outfit?
Yes, we did.
I'm coming across as real superficial today, but those guys are all so pretty.
Last, but surely not least, we're coming into 1st place. This is going to be exciting now. That is definitely an outfit.
Better than mine.
Better than yours?
Tension in the air.
I have a Wacken shirt, so that's always nice.
Before we go to the 1st place, we'd like to welcome last winners to the stage.
Ooh, we're welcoming last year's winners. Japan from last year. They are already here.
Second time in Wacken.
So this is Sable Hills. Last year's winners in Wacken Metal Battle, Sable Hills.
Sable Hills all the way from Japan. Together with those dudes, Russia will announce the winner of the Wacken Metal Battle 2023. The moment has come. You ready?
Oh my god, this is exciting times. Drum rolls.
Alright.
So the last year's winners already know who the winner this year is. And we're gonna know in a second as well.
Japan wins again. Japan
in a row.
That's the two-peat.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on in Japan?
Emotional. They are going insane over there. Can you imagine that? Japan wins Wacken Metal Battle 2 years in a row, 2022 and 2023.
I think they've literally thrown themselves to the ground.
What the hell is going on in the Japanese metal scene, man?
Oh, the emotions are running wild. Phantom Excalibur from Japan are this year's winners, and oh, the emotions are through the roof, folks. They're so excited.
Oh my god, this is rad. Oh, they start.
Pure love. So amazing to see.
And there we have it. Last year's winners, this year's winners, both from Japan, standing next to each other.
We're going to try and get them in for an interview now. We're going to try. There's obviously a lot of media that wants their attention now, but we're going to try and get them to us now.
So don't go anywhere. Stay here and see if we can get an interview with this 2023 winners of Wacken Metal Battle. Phantom Excalibur from Japan.
That's why they're swinging the sword.
Yeah, I think we have to go to Japan and check their metal scenes out, because if they win 2 years in a row, it seems totally rad.
I wonder if maybe they'll do the three-peat next year.
And
Just get a ticket and check it out for yourselves.
Yeah.
I wonder if the name is a word play with Excalibur and the liver, because it is Excalibur, right?
Yeah, but it's with a V, Excalibur.
Excalibur. Yeah, like liver. We're just gonna ask them in a second, once they come down to us. But of course they're still too excited, they're taking some more pictures.
Yeah, these guys are going to be very busy for the next 24 hours at least. And as we said, everybody gets an instrument and 5,000 euros in cash.
So John, did you already interview Excalibur?
No, I haven't actually.
Ooh, that's an opportunity part 2 then.
Oh my god! Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Guys, Japan again, #1.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing in Japan? What are you eating and drinking? We have real emotions. Metalheads and Metalerettes, Japan. We get victory! Yeah! Japan! I think all the words have been spoken. The emotions are running high. You guys deserved it. Hell yeah, Japan! Yeah! Let's go! Yeah! That's it. We are just going to enjoy some emotions. We're going to leave you guys. John, any last words? Lizzy, say goodbye. We got tears in our eyes as well.
Oh,
I'm
it's
just
so
happy
cute.
to be here. I'm so happy for you guys.
Yeah.
Japan 2 years in a row. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
And I learned how to say psycho.
Psycho, psycho, yes, psycho!
What are you guys gonna do with the cash prize?
What did it say?
What are you going to do with the cash?
A cash?
Yeah, you're getting the cash prize, 5,000 euros. What are you gonna do with it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We make songwrite and future use.
So productive shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's commendable.
All over the world! Yeah!
Yes, awesome. Okay, I think that's it from us. Do you have anything else you want to say to these amazing people
Maybe
out
in
there watching you?
Japanese?
いやもう本当にもうなんか俺立った瞬間なんかわかんないけど初めて失神しちゃってもう本当に意味わかんなかったけど本当に呼ばれた瞬間嬉しくてやったぜっていうマジで思ってます。本当にありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。
He is at least he's saying thank you very much. So, and I think beautifully spoken. That's it from us. Like I said, John.
Thank all of you guys for tuning in. This is amazing. I'm lost for words.
Chris.
I'm just so fucking happy for these guys. Like, I need to go off camera because I might just have to shed a tear myself.
Okay, so bye folks. Make sure to tune in for the next stream.